What is going on, Gemini? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your bonus reading for the month of December. Yes, I am doing bonuses just to give back on my channel because I haven't been loading up content for a while. So is it too soon to do another reading for you guys, Gemini? I didn't know, but I wanted to give you guys this. So thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel, all those things that help the channel grow in some type of way. If it does not resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Gemini. All 12 zodiacs are done for the month, so one of those other ones may resonate with you. All right, we're going to be hopping into your present energy right here first. This is going to be your main storyline that we're doing first. After that, we're going to hop over to your futuristic energy like we always do it. This will also be your supporting details on the left side. And we'll wrap it up with your fairy card as usual. Ace of Winter is what you guys have. If you don't follow me on IG and you're a new viewer to me, welcome to my channel. You should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs on IG. That's chrisanthony14pounds. And I do have personal readings open to the public for December. So if you want that information, it'll be in the description of the video. And let's do this, Gemini. Starting off, crowning your reading, you do have the Devil card, and it's clarified by the Ace of Wands. So with the Devil energy here coming up, crowning your reading, you could be dealing with something that may have a hold on you in some type of way. For some of you Geminis, the Devil energy is usually something that's very hard to get off of your mind, to separate from, to get out of your energy. It could be something that possibly is toxic. Could be something that definitely has a certain attachment to you. It could be someone possibly that is showing up in this Devil energy. It could be a Capricorn, because this is the card of a Capricorn. But someone that maybe possibly you feel bound to in a certain way. Whether it is the attraction, the sex, whether it is a trauma bond in some type of way, whether it's kind of like a karmic soulmate that you feel bound to. This person or this energy is really popping up in your energy. The Devil could also represent a certain illusion, right? Like you being in a certain situation or in a relationship or in an environment that it creates a certain illusion of, like bliss or deep love or like enjoyment. I think the Devil energy is very good at doing this, where it kind of gives you something. It has a lot to do with temptation, and kind of what I'm thinking about with your energy is kind of how in the Bible, right, Jesus went into the wilderness and for 40 days and 40 nights, he was kind of like tempted by the devil. And the devil was kind of trying to give him everything that he already had, or he was trying to tempt him to get off path in a certain way by giving him a shortcut, by creating an illusion of something that he desired, right? In order for him to not really get the real deal. And so I feel like you could have a certain energy inside of your field that's trying to tempt you off of your path or trying to give you something that's really not all of that, right? But they're dressing it up in a way where it seems like it's all that. They're creating this illusion, and really alluring you in, really tempting you with that Devil energy. All right, so that could be for some of you Geminis. For another section of you guys, I feel like you could really just be tied into something that you really can't shake. You can't get a loose from. It kind of has you in bondage in some type of way. But it is clarified by the Ace of Wands here. So the Ace of Wands is talking about this energy that I feel you're going to be using to break loose from this Devil energy. Now, on the other hand, I just saw this too. This could be some type of passionate attraction that you have with somebody that may not necessarily be toxic, because the Ace of Wands is here too, talking about a massive attraction. So it could be somebody that has your attention right about now, and you just really feel this strong sexual chemistry towards this person. And that isn't all the time, a toxic connection. Sometimes you could just have a very strong sexual connection with somebody. And so a smaller group of you guys really will fit into that, where you just can't get this person off of your mind. Like, you're thinking about everything with this person. You want to jump on them, they want to jump on you. Y'all want to take each other's clothes off in some type of way. This could be like just a very strong sexual chemistry that you have with this person. But with the Ace of Wands being here, it is talking about that sexual attraction. But for a major majority of you guys, I feel like you're more so wanting to break away from a certain devil attachment that is probably lower vibrational, toxic, draining you of your life force in some type of way. But they could be doing it in a very clever way, because this is an illusion that you could be a part of. um I think towards the second half of December or going into January, though, you're wanting to break away from this, and you're mustering up the energy, right? You're having this influx of energy that's coming in, that's making you push out of this devil energy, or separate from it, or move further away, and kind of go into this newer energy, or going back into your own energy. All right, that's what I'm picking up. Right below that, we do have the Ace of Pentacles that popped out with the King of Pentacles. So this could be a brand new offer that's coming in, possibly from an Earth sign, right? A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And this could have to do with a new beginning, right? This could be the energy that you're wanting to move forward to. Because right beside that, we have the Page of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you are walking away from something. You're walking away from somebody that probably was trying to give you something, like I said, that was dressed up like it was like it was an Ace of Pentacles, but it turns out it's only a Page of Pentacles. It turns out it's not really worth that much. It was an illusion. It was the perfect illusion, maybe. And I feel like you are going to be walking away from an offer, a connection, here, where someone just is not on your level. They're not offering you something, that is sustainable. They're not offering you any longevity. This is just somebody who is very premature or immature in a lot of ways. And it's like you don't have the time for it. Maybe you did invest a lot of time into this because you thought the Page of Pentacles was going to grow into something more bigger, like the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like you're choosing to turn your back on this. You're choosing to walk away because it's not coming into fruition. It's not growing fast enough for you. It's not leading you into any major fulfillment. So you could be walking away from a certain offer and walking into a newer offer that seems to be more matching where it is you are. Ace of Pentacles. Or this could just be you wanting to give focus to your own energy, right? Your own finances. I am feeling for some of you guys that there could be somebody that was trying to give you a Page of Pentacles, something very small, a small offer, but when you started to walk away, when you started to turn your back and take your energy away from this person and start putting it back in yourself and not focusing as much on this connection, now it feels like they could possibly be wanting to come in and offer you something larger, right? With the Ace of Pentacles. Now, for you who resonate with that, Gemini, I feel like there's a certain energy that you have where you're like, I really don't want to accept that, because at this point I already have my own pinnacle. You see how this King of Pentacles already has his own pinnacle? And so when somebody comes in and is really trying to offer this Ace of Pentacles or something that could be larger than they were offering in the past, you're like, already, what are you doing? Like, no, it's too late. You had the opportunity to offer the Ace of Pentacles from the beginning. But now that I walk away, now that I kind of turn my attention from you and put it on something else, you want to come in and kind of offer something a little bit larger. So yeah, I am picking up that energy. And this could all be a part of that devil energy, Gemini. Like, somebody sees you wanting to break away from this connection, break away from this illusion, break away from the temptation of staying with them or staying attached. And you're working up, this energy to break away, because a devil connection is very, very strong. It's not easy just to walk away from this. This is something that's very hard to do. But now that you're walking away, just like the devil, they come in with another offer. Like, oh, okay, the Page of Pentacles is too small for you. Let me level up. Let me give you this Ace of Pentacles. I have a better offer for you, right? But I feel like some of you guys are like, why couldn't you offer this at the beginning? Like, why does it take for me to walk away for you to come in with another offer? No, 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 no. We're not going to play those games. Let's be adults. Yeah, so I'm definitely picking that up. Now, for other people, this could definitely be a brand new connection that's coming in, a new offer that's coming in. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it does feel like there is an earth sign that's in your energy here that's wanting to come in with an Ace of Pentacles type of new beginning, where they're offering stability, they're offering longevity, they're offering mature type of energy, because this is a king that's coming in. And it doesn't really feel like it's your energy, Gemini, for this point of the reading that I'm looking at. It feels like someone new could be coming in wanting to offer you a new connection or a new opportunity. This could be financially, it could have to do with a job or a business partnership also, because it seems like the pentacles are very a strong energy here. So finances, financial security, somebody could be wanting to team up with you in a certain type of way. Even if it is a relationship, I feel like they want to bring what they have to the table and meet you in the middle when it comes down to finances. So I like this because it almost feels like you will be rewarded from walking away from something that was smaller than you, that really wasn't for your highest good, that really was, you know, something that you could have been settling for, that wasn't really giving into your true value. And it's like you almost instantly get rewarded by something that is part of your true value, that is matching who it is that you are and what you want. So you're no longer settling for this devil attachment or this illusion. You're breaking away with the Ace of Wands. All right, right over here we do have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, you're about to get some type of wish fulfillment in some way. Some type of contentment is going to be coming in for you, and it's almost like this Ten of Pentacles here is talking about this fullness or this abundance, you being fulfilled in a certain way, and you getting your wish, like a dream is coming true for you in some type of way. I am feeling strongly that this could be tied to this King of Pentacles. Like, I feel like somebody could be coming in, Gemini, that's kind of making your day, or like they're really surprising you in a certain way where you're like, whoa, like what? And I feel like it's right, because that's what happens a lot of times when we choose to separate from a karmic type of energy, a karmic connection, and we complete that karmic cycle. And then a lot of times we get a karmic reward for it. So even if this doesn't have to do with a new offer that's coming in, I do feel like you are still getting some type of wish fulfillment. This could be in the financial realm. It could just be in the way that you feel about yourself, the way that you feel about your own life, the direction that you feel like you're heading in now that you have separated from this devil energy. You're getting your energy back. You're taking your power back. And you're feeling content within your environment, content within your life and within yourself. And you're also moving into this abundant energy, Ten of Pentacles, this stability, this security, this new level of expansion when it comes down to the material world. So I feel like everything is coming together as you're moving forward away from this older, toxic connection. All right. Right below that, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So you could have had the feeling of being left out in the cold in some type of way, or there is someone else that feels like you are leaving them out in the cold and walking away from them, because definitely you're walking away. So somebody could feel like, they're being left out in the cold, they're being left for dead, or you're turning your back on them. They could even be trying to play that guilt trip on you, like, you're just gonna leave me, like you're gonna ghost me, you're gonna disappear, you're gonna whatever could be happening. Um, or maybe this is you, how you're feeling walking away from something that you possibly could have invested a lot of time in with the Eight of Cups. You could have put a lot of energy into this. You could have put a lot of emotional energy into this. So it's really hard to walk away from something like that. And the side effect could be for a moment you feel like you're in the Five of Pentacle energy, which is feeling alone, lonely, forgotten, you know, feeling like you don't have anybody with you on your side, or the feeling of, lack, that lack type of energy, like I'm never going to have what I want in this life, or I'm never really going to have that relationship that I'm wishing for and that I want to have. Like, am I just going to be single, or am I just always going to be broke, or I'm whatever type of lack mindset that could be taken going. But I feel like you're moving through this pretty quickly. This is just like an emotional reaction, or how thoughts and feelings just flow through our stream of consciousness, and it puts you in a certain energy for a second. You're quickly moving into the star energy though. And the star does represent a deep level of healing. It does represent you coming into a hopeful place, a confident place where you're taking on this positive, optimistic type of energy and coming out of the pessimism in some type of way. You're also leveling up and powering up, taking on this star energy. Like, this is to me talking about a high level of attraction when it comes down to people viewing you, like viewing your energy. Cause I'm really definitely feeling that you're taking your power back from somebody or from a certain situation, Gemini. And the more you move away from that energy, no matter how lonely you kind of feel, you're really pouring back into yourself, and you're starting to take on this certain glow. Because I feel like for some of you guys who were involved in that devil energy, there was a certain level of drainage that was happening. Like, you could have been dealing with a vampire in some type of way, right? An energy vampire that was kind of like sucking the life force out of you and really taking you down to this Five of Pentacle energy, where you were not feeling good about your life or not feeling good about yourself, and you know not feeling vibrant and not feeling beautiful and not feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. And so the more that you walk away from this connection, you feel these energies coming back into you, like your life force, your flow, your beauty, your magnetic energy, your sexual energy also. And you're looking good. Gemini, like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, people are really starting to see how attractive you are because your life force is coming back into you, and they're really starting to notice you. So don't be surprised if, like, you're turning heads, right? Or you're getting extra attention when you go out and about, right? It feels like everybody is looking at you, or kind of like, noticing different parts about you, or even complimenting you, or and you may think it to be a little bit weird, like, what? Like, this is what I wear all the time, or this is how I always look, or blah, blah, blah. But I feel like you're taking on a new energy, Gemini, because you're walking away from something that was draining an aspect of yourself, an aspect of your energy. All right, hopping into your futuristic energy, we do have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Sun card, we have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Tower. All right, so with the Eight of Pentacles here, clarified by the Ten of Swords, I feel like you guys are definitely getting to work on something, focusing that energy that maybe you were draining through this connection or through this attachment or this environment that you were in, back into what it is that you want to build for yourself, because you've completed a certain painful cycle. Ten of Swords energy. You've wrapped up this karmic cycle. You're walking away from it, and it did, kind of it was tough is what I want to say. Like, it kind of gave you a hard blow when it comes down to the level of pain, right? Or the level of stress or whatever heartbreak that you had to deal with. But I feel like in a certain way, you did continue to move. You continue to build on yourself or on your life. And you're getting totally back into this Eight of Pentacles energy. And if I'm not mistaken, the last Gemini reading that I did, you guys were in this energy too, like wanting to build on something, wanting to invest in something that's for yourself. And it's after this completion, after you walk away, that you're getting this energy to continue to build on something, some projects, some businesses. These ideas are coming back, right? You're pulling some ideas from out of the closet or off of the shelf and choosing to get back to work on them because there was something here that was blocking your flow, blocking your creative genius, blocking, your ability to invest in yourself and in your projects or business or career. All right. Below that, we have the Sun card here, clarified by the Five of Cups. So your energy is definitely rising. Like I said, you're taking on this optimistic, positive vibes, right? You're expanding, you're healing, you're feeling more free, you're feeling more light. Definitely. Feeling light as a feather is what I just heard with the Sun card. So this energy is coming in, right? Because you're leaving these Five of Cups, which is talking about this past connection. One moment. Okay, like I was saying, you're leaving these Five of Cups behind in some type of way, right? Where if you were thinking or overthinking about the past or things that did not work out or the disappointments of the past, right? Crying over spilled milk, really stuck in a past energy or thinking about that past connection. Maybe, like I said, it was very hard to let go. But the sun energy is coming in, and this is major arcana. So you have this universal uplifting energy coming towards you, right? That's really lifting you out of this lower vibration of these darker thoughts or this sadness or resentment or disappointment about the past. And I feel like you're really starting to realize that it's more so about your future, right? It's more so about what I can create moving forward, not about what did not happen or didn't work out in the past. And so if you were focusing too much on the past, or it was very hard for you to shake a past connection or a past situation, I feel like this sun card is coming in, helping you move from out of that past energy and focused on what's about to happen in your life, what you're about to create, right? The new connections, the new relationships, the new abundance, the new opportunities that are coming into you. It's like your perception is really shifting with the sun card. Right below that, we do have the Four of Swords. So yeah, your mind is being set at ease. There's a certain level of peace coming in for you, certain level of rest that your mind is allowing to take now. Because you're out of that Ten of Swords energy, you're out of that Five of Cups energy, you've walked away from this devil energy. And now it's like, a deep breath, a deep sigh of relief in some type of way. Right? You could have chose to reject that offer. Four of Cups is talking about rejecting a certain offer, not wanting to give it your time, not thinking that it is matching your energy. So you didn't want to let somebody in. You didn't want to open up to somebody. You were protecting yourself, protecting your heart. And this is what's giving you peace at the same time. And I'm also feeling, I think, some of the same energy that I felt in the last Gemini reading when it was talking about you kind of awakening or being pulled away from a type of apathy or seeing the world like in black and white, no color, having no taste, kind of like that space that we get in sometimes where life just seems pretty boring. I feel like you're moving away from that energy also. If you were kind of dealing with being uninspired or not feeling invigorated in some type of way, not feeling your vitality being high, just going through the motions, waking up, getting something to eat, working, going to bed, waking up, eating, working, going to bed, and you felt like you were just in that perpetual cycle like that, not really having any excitement. I feel like there is some excitement that's coming in. You're coming out of that Four of Cups energy because the Sun card is here, which is talking about fun, playfulness, letting your hair down, opening up to the possibilities of life, looking at the positives and not focusing on the negatives, right? Right below that, we do have the Tower card, and it's clarified by the King of Swords. For some of you guys, you could have walked away from an air sign, another air sign, right? Another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, possibly. And this created a tower moment inside of the both of your lives because there are two people jumping out of this tower. And so the universe could have definitely been instrumental in breaking this connection up because it no longer served you. It was built on a faulty foundation. It was an illusion in a certain type of way. Um, so either you're having this tower moment or the air sign that you were dealing with doesn't have to be an air sign, but the person who is taking on this King of Sword energy could possibly be real or experiencing their life kind of crumbling or falling apart, or this shock of something that was there that had been built up to a certain level, but now it's all gone, it's all done. I really feel like this is how you're leaving somebody. I don't know. You're making somebody else have a tower moment because you're turning your back to them. This could be your energy, the King of Swords, and you're just like, you know what? I don't have time for it anymore. And the rest of your cards have been talking about walking away from something. So I do strongly feel like you're almost making someone else have a tower moment because you're standing in your truth, you're standing in your power, you're looking forward to new things and turning your back on the past. And so somebody could be like, no, why? And it's just coming crumbling down in some type of way. I think we're running. Okay, sorry about that, Gemini. We ran out of space, so I had to go make more room on my camera. But yeah, someone definitely is having, I think, a tower moment, and I don't feel like it's you. If you're having a tower moment, it's more so of a realization that you had about this this faulty foundation, and you being awakened, you having epiphanies, you getting the downloads to be like, you know what, I need to separate myself from this. I need to start walking away and creating distance. And on the other end, it feels like the other person is more so having a shock of you walking away, of this falling apart, of them no longer having you as a supply for some reason. Because I do feel like this person that some of you guys were dealing with was definitely toxic or karmic or an energy vampire. And so you're kind of like pulling the rug from up under them, and they're seeing like this total crumbling down of their foundation. But you're like, like really don't care at this point. So yeah, Gemini, let's see what's going on with your fairy card. You guys got the Ace of Winter. It says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So yeah, you're focusing on these new beginnings, this new start that you're having, these new ideas that are coming in, this fresh energy that is kind of happening to you. And I feel like you're going to be going deeper and deeper into that energy, into this star energy, and away from these Five of Pentacles of feeling lack or left out or in the cold. You're coming into your power, that star power, Gemini. So under the deck, if you guys want to check it out, you do have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Magician card. So I feel like some of you guys are definitely going into a place of being single if you were kind of like in a sort of connection, even if it wasn't official or, you know, it had a title to it. I feel like you're going back into your own power, like I keep saying, and really finding your strength and your abundance within yourself, and really taking on this very attractive energy. Nine of Pentacles is a very attractive energy, but you're using your own inner power, that star power, to create and manifest something in your world. Right? It's like you're okay with, being single if that's what was a problem for you when it came down to walking away from this connection. You're okay with being in your own power. And now that you're getting your power back, it's like you're being more and more okay with it. You're like, "Oh, snap. Like I like this energy. Like I like, you know, how I'm kind of like attracting this abundance." So you're using, that Nine of Pentacles energy to create something in your world, to manifest something big in your world. And I feel like it's abundance. So Gemini, do your thing. Hopefully that resonated with you. I'm wrapping it up right there. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel like always. And I will see you guys in the next reading.